How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my continuation of the If I Was the Showrunner series for The Flash Season 6. This is for episode 10, entitled Flash War. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. The episode starts off a week or two after the events of Crisis on Infinite Earths. We're at Star Labs. Barry is still grieving Oliver and is still thinking about Wally killing Thawne. He's had enough and decides to try and talk to him for the first time in a few days. "Wally, can we talk?" Barry asks cautiously. "Yeah, man, sure," Wally replies. Barry and Wally head outside of Star Labs. "What do you want to talk about?" Wally asks. "Last week, when I was fighting Thawne." "You killed him," Barry starts. "Yeah, he was gonna kill you. There was nothing else I could have done, Barry," Wally states. "Yes, there was, Wally. You should have just stayed in your lane and let me handle it," Barry says sternly. "Barry, I saved your life," Wally exclaims. "I didn't need saving," Barry says back. "All right, man, I'm done with you," Wally tells him. "Well, I'm not done with you," Barry shouts as he races over to him. He then grabs Wally's shoulders and throws him to the ground. "Barry, stop," Wally yells. "You son of a bitch, that was supposed to be my fight, and you took away my chance of stopping Thawne myself," Barry exclaims as he stands over Wally with his fists clenched. "You need to relax," Wally says. "I am relaxed," Barry says as he tries to punch Wally. Wally dodges the punch and stands up quickly. "Please, just stop, okay?" Wally asks calmly. Wally then runs away. The intro plays. We cut to Wally at Iris's grave. Barry shows up behind him. "Be honest," he starts. "Did you just kill him because he killed her?" Barry questions. "What? No, I killed him to save you, Barry. I already told you," Wally exclaims. "I don't believe you," Barry replies. "I don't give a damn if you don't believe me, Barry. Can you just please give me some space while I grieve my sister?" Wally says sternly. Barry walks off, but before leaving, he turns around and looks at Wally. "You just started a war," he says. "That's it," Wally says furiously. Wally then runs off. A few moments later, he returns to the graveyard. Wally has brought some friends. Jesse Quick, Jay Garrick, 90s Flash, and the Accelerated Man are all standing with him. "I've asked them to come talk some sense into you," Wally tells Barry. "That's a lie. You just brought them here to fight against me," Barry says back. "What? No, we don't want to fight you, Barry. We just want to help you," Jay says. "Stop. You're manipulating me," Barry says. "God, it's worse than I thought," 90s Flash admits. "Look, Barry, I told him what's been going on with you. This doesn't have to be a fight. Let's just work things out, okay?" Wally exclaims. "No," Barry replies sternly. Barry runs over to Star Labs to get his suit on. Meanwhile, the speedsters all race after him. Barry gets his suit and runs out of Star Labs. The rest of the speedsters catch up to him. "Barry, just calm down, okay?" Jesse remarks. "This fight is just with me and Wally," Barry starts. "If you want to leave, leave now. No one else has to get hurt," Barry exclaims. A few seconds go by. No one leaves. "All right then, let the war begin," Barry shouts. "Well, hell," the Accelerated Man says. 90s Flash, Jesse, Jay, Accelerated Man, and Wally all begin to speedily charge after Barry. Barry then quickly dodges them and sneaks behind the Accelerated Man and knocks him unconscious. Jay tries to grab Barry and talk to him, but Barry punches him in the face, causing him to go unconscious too. Jesse, 90s Flash, and Wally now only remain. "Barry, let's just stop this," Wally pleads. "No," Barry shouts back. Barry then lunges at Jesse and topples her over. 90s Flash grabs Barry and pins him to the ground. "Had enough, kid?" 90s Flash asks. Barry spits in his face and then knocks him out. Barry then stands up and Jesse tackles him. "Relax, okay, Barry? This isn't you," she tells him. Barry hits her side and kicks her in the face. She's out cold. Barry then gets up again. "Let's end this," he says to Wally. "Barry, I'm your friend. You don't want to do this," he tells him. "You're not my friend, Wally. Not anymore," Barry says tiredly. Barry runs over to Wally and, luckily for him, grabs him by the neck. Barry then drags Wally across the ground as he runs up to the top of Star Labs. Barry chucks Wally down. Wally's suit is now tattered and ripped from getting dragged on the ground. "Barry, this is your last chance," Wally tells him sternly. "Good. I only need one more," Barry says back. He then punches Wally in the face a few times. He kicks his legs out from under him very quickly afterwards. As Wally is down on the ground, Barry continues to beat him up. Barry seems like he's never going to stop punching him. Barry begins to cry and rage at the same time. He then finally lets up after hearing a noise. Wally's face is covered in blood and he has a black eye. Barry begins to realize what he has done. "Wally, Barry says. Suddenly, Barry hears the weird noise again. Did I say Barry? Yeah, sorry, I lost track. He hears the weird noise again. It's the roof of Star Labs. It's caving in after all the force from Barry punching him and stuff like that. Though Barry isn't fast enough to react, and him and Wally both fall inside. The fall is about 60 feet. Barry lands on the ground, breaking his arm. As he groans in pain, he wonders where Wally is. Barry turns around to see Wally impaled by a piece of metal that fell from the ceiling. "No, no," Barry shouts. Barry continuously murmurs no. Wally wants to move a little, or starts to move a little. "Barry," Wally says in a raspy tone. "Hey, it's gonna be okay, Wally. You're gonna be okay. Stay with me," Barry says worriedly. "I'm sorry," Wally says. "No, you have nothing to be sorry for. I've been in the wrong. I'm so sorry, Wally," Barry tells him. "I forgive you, Barry," Wally says. Wally closes his eyes. "No, stay with me," Barry says quietly. Wally is dead. Barry begins to sob. He lays back on his back with his hands covering his face. He feels completely broken. The outro plays and the episode ends. So that is the Flash Season 6, Episode 10, Flash War. I believe there was a Flash War in the comics. Obviously, this is not the same one, but I've been building up Wally and Barry's relationship and the tension between them since the very first episode of this season. This is kind of the quote-unquote payoff to all this build-up between them, and sadly, just as Barry realizes what he has done, Wally dies. And yeah, I don't really know, like, Wally's a weird character. You can't really do anything to him, so this is going to be me kind of explaining why I decided to kill him off, so people don't rage at me. I don't think people will, though, because, I mean, Wally's one of those characters you can't really do much with, and, like, these first 10 episodes, I did know I wanted to bring him back for Season 6, but I feel like this is a good ending to him. Like, Wally died a hero, like, he forgave him, he was the bigger man, and this is obviously going to move Barry as a character into the rest of the season, and the rest of the series, really, but I'm not writing the rest of the series, just the rest of the season. So, we have 12 episodes to go, but yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below. This was not supposed to be the Flash War from the comics. I just thought it'd be a cool name, and I wanted to bring some of the speedsters along. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.